So as you can hear, they're doing some mowing. Like now.
I ain't got a clue, bro.
But yeah.
I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my yearnings. Yeah, my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. Trying to be right, but I can't be. Noise in my mind when I'm sleeping. Trying to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind. My mind is right. All these thoughts I'm troubling.
Hey, it's Anissa from COCO'S TV, and we are here on NYSSA'S Homestead, and today we are going to just be finishing up some projects here on the homestead. We have some stuff to do in the kitchen. We have some gardening things to do. We have to restock our apothecary and just do a bunch of different things. So I just thought I would take you guys along. And if you're interested, continue watching. And if you're new, hi, my name is Anissa. We do all things homesteading in a urban apartment, and that is just the state that we're at in our homesteading journey. And so we're just taking you along and figuring out how to do this stuff. And so we're building a community, and hopefully you'll stick around till the end. All right, let's go ahead and hop right into it, because it's a lot we got to get into. Is to feed our sourdough. We are going to be making some discard crackers, and so right now this is what my sourdough is looking like. She's bubbly, but she's not really rising, and she looks real watery, so I think I'm going to do a little bit more flour. But I'm also making discard crackers today, so we need a cup of room temperature discard. This is the one that was in my fridge, so we're going to do a little bit of this one and just get that to room temp. That's about a cup. And then we'll do a little bit of this ordeal. All right. That should be good. Make sure I keep it as clean as I possibly can. And I just do like a 1-to-1. So I do like 1 cup of flour, 1 cup to sourdough, and then 1 cup to, well, I do a little bit less of the liquid, but it still seems to be a little bit watery, so I'm not too sure. So if you have any tips, please let me know, because I'm not too sure what's going on with that. So we're gonna put that there. We're gonna close this back up, put this back in the fridge. I should probably clean this up too, but I'm not. This will be for our discard. Is that about a cup? I feel like we need maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Just a little, there you go. That's perfect. All right. So we have that together. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm just gonna put a little coffee filter over it, just so no particles or anything can go in there. Boom. Hashtag done with that. We're gonna set that aside over here. Let's go ahead and feed the baby girl. Let's see what she's doing today. How's y'all's day going? Y'all doing all right? We'll do half a cup flour. And then we'll kind of see how that looks, and then we'll just add water accordingly. So let me show you guys. So that's what it's looking like now, right? Yeah, because they're saying they want it like a pancake consistency. But some people's pancakes are a little watery, so I wasn't too sure what they meant by that. So. Make sure we get the edges in there. Yeah. Okay. I think she's good. She's gonna be fed. She's gonna be good to go. She's gonna live her best life. Yeah, she's already bubbling. Great, love that for her. So then, oh no, I'm so weird about keeping things closed. So then let me show you guys. This is how she's looking now. Well, hopefully. You guys see her? Y'all need to be in the light. Y'all see her? She's bubbling a little bit. She's getting there. But yes, so let's head on to the next task because I'll be here yapping about the same thing all day. All right, boom. So we are here. We're gonna put her in the microwave. Boom. Now we're gonna start pancakes. So I need more pancakes for the freezer. We just go through them like crazy because we just pop it in the toaster and call it a day. So we're gonna probably make double batch. So we'll probably do 4 cups. Yeah, we'll do 4 cups to 2. 4. Like, I feel like you can make your own pancake mix, but it's like, it's honestly cheaper to just get this big bag, honestly, if we're being honest. So, half. So I'm probably gonna stock up on some of this and then get them into 5-gallon buckets because they have a pretty good shelf life here. So we did, that was 4.5. So we're gonna do that's last me a good year already, so I'm happy with that. But I really need to test it out for doing my weekly waffle making. I need to test it out to make sure that that is accurate, so I can actually stock up for a year. So I'm gonna do this for a month and then kind of stock up, and then kind of stock up from there to see how much I use in a month. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So I'm just using my little modern pantry milk. I usually have my little trash can here. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and then we'll kind of just go from there by the mixture of that. Okay. All right, guys, so we're moving things along. I don't even know where I just put my apron. Hold on. Yeah, I just had to do a bunch of different stuff. So we're moving things along. We got 20 waffles out of that mix. I went ahead and ate, so we were left with 15 And I'm gonna let those cool. We're gonna put those in the freezer. I did go ahead and start my bagel dough. I'm not too sure it's gonna come out. It looks really small, but everyone says it turns out small, and then once it doubles, it'll be good to go. But it's looking not too promising, so I'm not gonna share that recipe with you guys. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out what my son will eat. He is on a big pizza and peanut butter jelly kick. That's all he'll eat right now. And also like cheese sticks and yogurt. That is like his jam. That's all he wants to eat, and applesauce. That's it, and watch Spider-Man. So I'm just trying to figure out new recipes that I'm sure he will eat. So now we're gonna try some sourdough discard crackers. I need to start getting into like the discard part, because what will happen is I'll end up with a bunch of discard, and your girl don't be knowing what to do with it, okay? Because I don't think we're a family of 3. It's not like we're baking for a family of 6, so you know it gets crazy. So I'm just gonna sift out some of this flour. I'm using 1 cup of flour, so 1 cup of discard, and then 1/4 cup of oil, I believe. I'm using coconut oil. And did I say a tablespoon of salt, and then you want to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of like your seasoning of choice. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this going. I am just gonna eyeball it. I hate measuring. I really do. Boom, boom, boom. Discard here. And it's supposed to be room temperature discard. So this one's real bubbly. Look at that. Okay. Put that in there. Boop, boop, boop. I have my oil here. 1/4 cup. And then I am debating on what I should do. I have this everything bagel seasoning, but it's with the Asiago cheese flavor. And then I also have this smoked maple bacon flavor, and I am thinking about leaning towards that way. That seems to be like the move at this point. So yeah, I feel like I need to get all of this. It's like, I don't want to waste it. That's the whole point. We're trying to use it up. What the heck? Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. We're almost done with the kitchen stuff, so we can move on to like, I still need to restock my apothecary, and we need to go outside and plant some potatoes and kind of check on our seedlings. So I feel like we're good on time. As far as now, little man is taking a nap, so we're good on that. So we have this going. I think we're gonna do maple bacon. I think we're just gonna do that. Boom. Did I do that right? Boom, 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 boom. Yes. All right. I was even thinking about making like a dill, like a salted. Oh yeah, that smells good. Yeah. Can you guys see that? So it has like the little bacon bits in there. I don't know. I think that's a little too much. Hold on. Let me pour it back in a bit. There we go. That smells amazing. Yes, please. What if I made some like candied bacon? I'm sure that's what it's used for. But yeah, that smells divine. Thank you. These are gonna be good. So we're gonna mix this up until it's all incorporated, and then we're gonna let it sit in a little dough ball together. I'm gonna let everything come together here. I may need a little bit more oil. I wanted to use a little bit of olive oil because I just like the flavor of it. Just a little dash. Just a little dash, nothing too crazy. Yeah, there we go. And I'll kind of show you guys what's going on in the bowl. Real crumbly. But hopefully it gets all incorporated together until it makes one big ball. And then we're gonna let the ball sit and then we'll kind of shape it from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, guys, so I found that just kind of molding it into a ball with your hands because of that oil, it just made it a lot easier to make into a ball. I like the grains already. We're gonna go ahead, set this aside for 20 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and start restocking our apothecary. I'm gonna clean this up real quick, and I'll kind of pull that stuff out so we can go ahead and do that. Let's go. All right, guys, so the timer for the crackers went off and I just went ahead and put them in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting stuff into jars. I have a few things that I've already opened, like my Iris sea moss, some of my curry, and I have a few different sizes of containers. So I have these dark ones. These is like the ideal ones, but these were in the Target like little bullseye section and they didn't have a bunch of them, so I got those. And then I have these that I get from Dollar General. They're just like the little canning jars from Dollar General. And then I have the little jam jars from Ball, and then I have the pint jars, the wide mouth, and I have the closed mouth. So we're just gonna go ahead, figure out what's gonna fit in what, and just kind of go from there, honestly. So I do have some sage, some ground sage that I got from clearance. Oh Lord. From but I don't like that it's in a plastic deal. So we're just gonna go ahead and transfer it over. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. So then I'll use one for, like, this will be for medicinal purpose, what I be using in the jar, and then whatever is left over I'll use for spices in the cabinet. And just kind of go from there. Sage is really good to get that like sausage flavor and stuff, and I just like the way it tastes in like certain soups and stuff. I don't know. And it has tons of medicinal purposes. I feel like this video is gonna be all over the place, but you know, is it not a NYSSA'S homestead if it's not all over the place, right? Is it not? So we have our first. I'm so sad. My camera died in the middle of me like recording the restock of the apothecary. I literally just, last time I was speaking to you guys, I put the crackers into the oven. They're almost about ready to go. I went ahead and stocked up some oregano, ground sage, and cloves, Iris sea moss, coriander, fenugreek, and my curry powder. I have a few more to go, but I was like, let me see how this is looking, and you guys were dead. So I was just yapping away, but I was saying how I stock up my apothecary cheaply. This was $1.99, I believe at like Ross or something, and this is organic, non-MSG Mexican oregano, and it says authentically from Mexico, and so that is nice. I like to use this in like pizza doughs, and it's really antibacterial. Oregano just has a lot of benefits in general, but I was saying I stock it up this much, and then I always use the rest for spices. So this is my ground sage, so I have this much left over. So this will be in my apothecary, this will be in my spice cabinet, and I just kind of go from there because I use they better not be cutting my plants. What was I saying? I use my spices more than my apothecary, so I like to store it long-term in a glass jar versus like my spices will go kind of hand in hand. I do a lot of experiments with my apothecary, and so with things that I'm more familiar with, they're in a bigger jar. Let's check on those crackers. They have a few more to go. They have a few more minutes to go, so we are going to finish up this, and then I'll get back to you guys and kind of show you guys what is going on, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So we're gonna go over a little bit of the herbs a little bit briefly. If y'all want a full apothecary tour, please let me know below. I've been kind of hesitant because I just have it on like a bookshelf, and I don't have like a whole like or it's not like real cottagey looking. It's very like basic, but I'm kind of outgrowing it the more I expand my apothecary. So I'm like, I kind of need to upgrade anyways, but I could just show you guys what I have in general, and you guys just let me know what you guys have, and we'll just kind of bounce off of ideas in the comments as per usual. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop right in. So I have some coriander. I use it for soups, simmer pots, and you can also plant them for seeds for cilantro. I like it, so, and it's super cheap, and yeah, that's why I have that. Oregano is really good. It's antibacterial. It has a lot of benefits in itself. You can look it up. You can make a lot of tinctures with it, so I'm experimenting with that, so that is why I got a big bulk of that. Spice wise, I like to use it in like pizzas, things of that such, make your pasta sauces. Flaxseed. Now I was reading about a natural hair gel. I was a big consumer when it comes to beauty products, just like how I have my grocery store of food. I have a grocery store, like a whole beauty supply in my house as well, so I'm trying to kind of cut back on lotions, mouthwashes, things of that sort, because I'm trying to go natural. But I don't believe in just throwing the stuff away that you paid good money for, so I'm going to use it up. Once I'm kind of done with everything, I'm going to go ahead and start replacing it with stuff like my hair gel. I'm almost done with it, so I'm going to try to replace it with the flaxseed gel and kind of go from there, as well as like mouthwash. I'm going to use like a clove mouthwash. I'm almost done. I'm on like my last 2 bottles. So once I'm done with that, we'll go ahead and do that. Next, curry powder. It's not really, well, it has some medicinal purposes. I'll put it on the screen. But like I said, we'll go into details once I do my apothecary tour. I mainly use it for cooking. Yeah, that's looking better. And then I have Irish sea moss. It gives you 92 minerals. It's really good for you. Helps with metabolism, helps with blood pressure, things of that such. Sage is really good. I mainly use it in cooking. I haven't really used it medicinally. Cooking, I use it to like give you that sausage flavor and things of that such. So, but I've heard really good benefits medicinally. So I got some ground sage, and I also got some fenugreek, which is really good for the reproductive system. So that is that. We're gonna go ahead and put that together. Now we're gonna go check on our seedlings and get some potatoes planted, because I think that's the last thing on our list. So let's go. So these are some of the sprouts that I've already sprouted. I did move the other ones that are a little leggy over here. But this is what's going on there, and so I'm just keeping track of what's kind of coming up here. And then these are the potatoes we're gonna go ahead and try to plant. So let's go. Before we go out, I'm just showing you guys kind of the crackers of how they turn out. They taste pretty good. It tastes like crackers, so I'm pretty impressed. They're nice and crunchy. They have a good flavor. Waffles are done. The bagels aren't rising. I don't know what's going on. And you see what I'm saying? The bagels aren't rising. I don't know what's going on. I don't think we have the bagels. But anyways, let's go ahead and head outside. So as you can hear, they're doing some mowing, some landscaping outside. So I'm just gonna do the potatoes on a little voiceover. We're gonna vibe out to some music, and we'll kind of come back inside and chit chat once we're done. So we're gonna be out here on the patio, super excited. Let's go. And that pretty much wraps today's video up. We pretty much got everything done that we wanted to. Potatoes are planted. We had the seedlings out there, kind of getting used to getting acclimated to the weather out there for a little bit. I did end up making some black mint sweet tea. So we have that going. And then I did go ahead and strain out my apple cider vinegar. I think I did show you guys that. We got some of our herbs stocked up. We got some breakfast things going. I was gonna make these bagel sandwiches. We did have one fail, but that's what this is about. It's about trial and error. I'm really pleased with these discard crackers. I'm for sure gonna do these again. Maybe the only thing that I would do is make them a little bit thinner. As you guys can see here, I'll show you guys. See, they're a little bit thick, but the flavor is really good. It tastes like a cracker. They're crunchy. It's everything that I would want. This is perfect. This is what I would do. Again, our sourdough is doubled in size, so we're gonna go ahead and attempt to make a sourdough pizza dough with that, and I'll probably do that in a short for you guys. And maybe I'll give you guys an update to see what happens with the dough. It's been a few hours and it just has not risen, and it's pretty hot in here, so I'm not too sure, like, because my sourdough here is estimating to 80. It's in the range from 80 to 84, so this should be rising. But you know, hey, if you have any tips or you want to add anything on, please feel free to comment down below. We're always loving to learn new tips or learn what we did wrong, or if we did everything right. Let us know. If you want to see more videos like this, there will be a playlist right here at the end of this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying this journey. I really am. I'm loving all the new people that I'm meeting on here. I love this community. That is the whole point of this channel, is to find a community of people who are like-minded like me, all right? And we can agree to disagree on some things and still be friends. But I hope you stay a while, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.